Now there are all kinds of strategies around the income method or the balance sheet method of paying off your debt and your mortgage. What we call the balance sheet method. That's where you put more money into savings than you have in debt. So if you needed to, you could write a check one day and pay off all your debt and wipe it out. In the meantime, you'd have what was left in the savings account or the investment account. And we know from compounding interest, the basics of compounding interest is the rule of 72. If you earn 10% of your money, it's going to double every 7 years. So what we want to do is put our money into the investment account and not towards the mortgage till the very end. There's a reason for that. When you buy your house, you're not going to get money back or a check every month from your house. You earn equity in your house regardless of what you do. How fast you pay off your mortgage or don't pay off your mortgage does not impact your equity. Real estate markets go up and go down, and that's what determines equity, and you can't control it. But what we like to tell people is wherever possible, you should separate or hold on to your equity, put less money as a down payment perhaps, but don't spend it. Put it somewhere safe and secure that you can't touch it, and let it grow and compound interest. And down the road, in 5 years or 10 years, you can always write a check to your mortgage and pay it down in big lump sums. Again, another way to pay off your 30-year mortgage in much less time, which saves you a lot of money in interest. Fixed rate mortgages. If you're on a fixed income, if you plan on living in the house for a full 30 years, this is your last house you want to be in for a long, long time, or you plan on holding the property and when you move out you want to rent it and turn it into a rental property, all good reasons to consider a fixed rate mortgage. The other type of mortgage is a variable rate mortgage. Now this is where the percentage rate on a variable interest rate loan changes depending on the interest rate market. Therefore your monthly payments will likely fluctuate. But there's some caveats. Variable rate mortgages come in a lot of varieties, shapes and sizes and flavors, if you will, right? So the variable rate mortgage, you can get a 1-year fixed rate variable mortgage, a 3-year fixed rate variable mortgage, 5 years, 7 years, or 10 years. Now remember, what that means is usually it's fixed for a period of time and then the mortgage will adjust either every 6 months or 1 year after that. When you hear somebody say it's a 5-1 mortgage, that means that for the first 5 years the mortgage rate is fixed. After that, the rate will adjust one time per year, and that's when your payment will fluctuate one time a year after the first 5 years. If you have a 10-year fixed mortgage, the first 10 years are fixed, and then it will adjust one time per year after that. Now, variable rates are comprised of a margin and an index. Now, the margin never changes. Most margins are around 2.25% on a variable rate mortgage. Now, that margin can go up. Remember, we talked in lesson 1 and 2 about the quality of your file. Now, depending on the quality of your file, that can determine what lender we have to use. That will impact the margin on your variable rate mortgage. So we want to make sure, again, that we're presenting your file the best way possible and that we're getting you the lowest margin.